So this is Project Lifesaver. Um, there are transmitter. This is a transmitter here. It's looks like a watch, and I'll put it together for you. Show you how it goes. So this is the transmitter actually inside of the shell. Everybody has one. It's unique. Everybody will be assigned their own number. It goes in just like that with a watch battery right over it. Then a little O-ring to keep water out. It is water resistant. It's not water proof. You can take a shower with it. You can swim with it. You just cannot submerge it for more than 7 hours. So you just use a little chuck key. You turn it like that. This will fit anybody. There's different size bands. There's different monitors. There's different colors for kids. And then what we ask everybody that's involved in the program, they have to meet a certain kind of protocol. We just have to have a caregiver with them 24 hours a day, and that could be a wife or a son or a daughter, someone, a family member. And we just ask them to check the battery every day, and we'll give them this little transmitter here, or transmitter tester, and it'll beep. And that's one of the things. To find the devices, I'll show you guys how to do that. So like I said, each person is assigned with their own number. So this is 216880. So what we would do is if somebody went missing or wandered off, we would take this antenna out. It's called the Yomni. And it pops out just like this. Nice, easy. And then 2.16 is the frequency. So you type in 2.1 and then 6 is right here. And then you'll type in the actual number. So it's 088.
So frequency, then the number.
Yep.
Okay.
So what you would do is, let's say, I'll put this somewhere here and I'll show you guys how it works. I'll put this somewhere in the room. You guys are going to know where it is, of course, but and we can do this outside too if you guys want. I know it's raining a little bit. We'll put it here, out of sight, from when we go back over there. So what we'll do is we'll test it first, battery test. So it is working, it is on. There are 4 different lengths. This will go up to a mile. So there's closest, which is, you're right on top of it. It's about 1/4 of a mile, about 1/3 of a mile, and then up to a mile. So what you do is when you turn it on, you're going to hear a chirp. And you can adjust the volume and everything. So the chirp means that you're in the general area. Like I said, this is the longest range, so we're within a mile of it. We all know that it's over in that area. And so what I'll do next is I'll turn it to the second shortest, and then we can still hear the chirp. So as we're pointed towards it, the chirp will be louder. But when we go away from it, the chirp will be quieter here. It's quieter this way. But when you go and you start turning, it's going to get louder that way. So what I'll do is, we know it's in the area still. I'll turn it down to the next range. You can still hear the chirp. It's a little light though. So what I'll do is I'll do a 360, nice and slow. Okay, it's quieter over here, so I wouldn't go this way. But as I keep turning, it's going to get louder. It's loudest this way. So what I'll do is I'll walk a little bit this way. And then I'll turn it down to the lowest the lowest range. And this would be if you're right on top of it. So turn. So we know it's in this area somewhere. As we turn back, we'll follow the chirps as you continue to go forward. And then as you can see, we're right on top of it, and that's the loudest it's going to be. With outside, it's a lot easier. If you're inside using the Omni device, it's going to bounce off the walls a little bit. And it depends on if it's lower. So let's say a kid is hiding, which does happen. A lot of kids hide. And it's lower. You're going to sometimes have to point it at an angle. Or if they're up in a tree or a tree house or something, you're going to have to keep it kind of pointed at an angle. And you'll hear it as you go with the chirps. You'll have to test a little bit. You'll have to sometimes backstep. But it's good to know where the chirp's coming from. That way you yourself and other first responders in the area are looking for the kid as well, or the older individual, anyone that's on the program.